Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it is 4 truck month. Welcome back, you motherfuckers. Today we're gonna be delving into some NASCAR Toby Keith, something you can twiddle your fingers along with. Something. Call your black brothers up and tell them they're not invited to this one. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but Liko. How to strum your strings and flick your wrist and pick up a girl at the gas station. Let's solo this. So I'm gonna keep it 100. If you don't have serum, first of all, you broke as shit, boy. Second of all, you gonna need to get this. If you gotta sell your soul, sell your body in the streets, do it. So the first sound I used in serum was this arcader preset. It's just the basic, you know, stock serum sound. It's like the 4th sound on that motherfucker. Niggas, for real, niggas pussy, dog. I ain't gonna say nothing more on that. Anyway, so the first thing I did to the sound was I added a flanger and a phaser from the Serum Effects tab. I automated the flanger, and for the phaser, I just turned it on about 75% mix. The sound sounded a little bit thin to me, so all I did was I came and I put some halftime on it. I turned the mix down to 60%. Psych, I turned it down to fucking 40%. Do you not know how to count? Like, dog. Y'all motherfuckers be rushing me and shit like, dog, I'm trying to record. What are you fucking talking about? After the halftime, I had to come in and take out some of the lows. I also added a tremolator with this Premiere shape, turned down the depth, and I turned the rhythm to 1/4 note. The last thing I did was I made this preset in Shaper Box and I just turned it down to 50% to add kind of a little stutter to the sound, make it sound a little bit more glitchy. So once I finished up with that first sound, all I did was I copied and pasted the MIDI on this second sound from Omnisphere. It's called 𝘀𝘂𝗯𝗀𝗋𝗋. Can you count? Can you count? 𝘀𝘂𝗯𝗀𝗋 is the second one, dog. The first one is 𝘀𝘂𝗯𝗀𝗋 and it got a 1 and you said it's a 2. Those signs, they be clicking. I came into Effect Rack and I just came to the modulation section and chose Phase Reversal Groove. All the sauce is spilled, f***ing slurp it up like a goddamn heathen. So after Effect Rack, I came in and I added halftime. I just put it on the half loop setting and turned this FX down here to 500 milliseconds. It just adds a little reversal on the sound. Last but not least, a little Valhalla just to make it a little bit spacey. I just turned the mix down to 30 and I turned the decay to 2.5 seconds. You want it to be here, you feel me? Here, not here, here. Ah, fuck. And here's what those first 2 sounds sound like together. So after I had those 2 sounds, I took that MIDI pattern again and I copied and pasted it into Omnisphere. And then I came in and I chose churning, 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 churning away sound. That sounds fucking horrible. The first effect I added to this sound was this bit rhythm. Obviously, it's called bit rhythm. Shut the fuck up. Wrap your seatbelt in and get ready to rock and roll because you're listening to Toby Keith. Bro, I keep forgetting what I'm talking about. So a lot of y'all are probably thinking, damn, like he's gonna turn that sound into something that sounds super fire. Well, you're fucking wrong because I just made the sound even worse. I just added Valhalla Uber mod and I went to this Woozy synced reverse preset. Now that the sound is Super Saiyan 3 on the shit scale, I decided to come in here and add Shaper Box 2. I just added this little diagonal preset, left the mix on 100%, and then kept the LFO smooth. The LFO is so smooth that I rock your crew when she suck my dick. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Here's what all 3 of those sounds sound like together. After that, I figured it was time to come in here and just add a lead. So what I do, I came in here and I picked the Peter Piper pussy. Peter Piper peeled off in a Hellcat and I popped his ass. So after I told Peter Piper to lead the way, I came in here and I chose Valhalla Delay. Damn, nigga, you spitting shit. I seen Kendrick talking about how he gonna drop an album. Niggas don't give a f, cause I'm dropping. So after I chose Valhalla Delay, all I did was I turned the mix down to 36% and I turned it to ping pong, set both the notes to 1/4 just to make it rotate through the headphones. I got a Billy in this motherfucker, and I got a Bentley in the motherfucking back, nigga. So after all that delay, it was imperative. It was imperative. Shut the fuck up, you weird ass nigga. After the tremolator, I added Shaper Box 2 just to pan in the sound a little bit. I turned the mix to 44% and I turned the LFO to 28%. Here's what all those sounds sound like together. So for the final sound of the melody, I came into Hive 2 and I just went to the bells section and chose art variants of muted bells. I was gonna say something stupid, but I couldn't think of anything. After I chose that sound, I just came into FabFilter Pro R. I left all the settings the same, but I turned the mix down a little bit and then turned the brightness up to, 82%. After the reverb, all I did was I added the tremolator, the baddest bitch in all of the land, and I kept everything stock. I just added 1/4 rhythm and turned the depth up a little bit. Here's what all those sounds sound like together. Once the melody was done, I figured it was time to add some bass. I went into Synthetic and Ace King's Collide one-shot kit and I found this lava bass. Once I chose the lava bass, I just came over here to controls and I set the glide to glide, and then I set the time to 5:14 just to add that little glide effect when changing notes. If you take your mix out to the car and you're like, damn, this fucking sucks, you're probably right, and it's cause you're not using this kit. Go get 300 IT's Troy drum kit. 808s in this kit, slapping stupid. Jason Bourne is a bitch. Damn, that nigga gonna come beat my ass now. After the 808, I went into Matt Czar's Jesus Christ, my name is not fucking Matt, it's Mike Czar. I don't give a fuck what your name is, nigga. You ain't paying my bills. So after the 808, I went into Matt Czar. That's fucking Mike. After the hi-hats, I added this red jacket clap from 300 IT's Troy kit again. So after the clap, I just added in this generic snare too from the Fornudo Zone 6 drum kit from Producer Grind. After the snare, I just added this generic open hat. And last but not least, I came in and I added this triangle. Once the beat as a whole was complete, I just added in some risers. The last thing I did to this beat was I froze this 8-bar section and I took this part right here, reversed it, and just used it as a riser right here. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make a can-can beat. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to comment, and make sure to subscribe, bro. I've been down in this basement for the past 8 months. I haven't eaten, drinking, or seen the light of day. Like, I'm literally stuck in somebody else's house right now. They like, yo, you can stay, we'll pay for your rent and shit. And I was like, I ain't gotta f none of y'all niggas, do I? And they were like, you might.
That boy gay as hell.
And I hope to see y'all in the next one. Peace. And I was like, how much y'all paying?
Liko.
Weird ass nigga. Oh